Well, viewers, there is shock, horror and outrage over 3 targeted killings in Jammu and Kashmir. The bodies of the 3 victims of the Pakistani-sponsored terrorists, 40-year-old Darshan, 32-year-old Yogesh Singh and 15-year-old Varun Singh were retrieved from near a waterfall in Jammu and Kashmir's Kathua. The 3 men, believed to be cousins, went missing 3 days ago and their bodies were discovered yesterday. The Union Minister Jitendra Singh has expressed grief and concern over the killings. In a social media post, he said, and I quote, "The brutal killing of 3 youth by terrorists in Bani area of Kathua is extremely sad and it's a matter of great concern." In fact, the minister went on to say that there appears to be a deeper conspiracy for spoiling the atmosphere in the peaceful region. The Union Home Secretary, meanwhile, has also reached Jammu and will assess the situation on the ground. There's also palpable anger against Pakistani attempts to disrupt peace in the region. In fact, security has been stepped up now in the area, and locals have also protested, seeking retribution against these cowards.
Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan has arrived in Jammu to review the security situation of Jammu region. Top officers of Jammu and Kashmir Police, Indian Army and other security agencies, intelligence agencies will be attending this high-level security review meeting. This comes a day after security forces recovered dead bodies of 3 civilians who were reported missing on Thursday late evening in Bilawar area of Kathua district. A complete shutdown is being observed in the region. People are agitated and in fact demanding justice. The Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan is in Jammu today. He is reviewing the security situation, and there in this meeting, as per sources, we are expecting that security forces might be directed to enhance their anti-terror operations in Jammu.
जिस चाल से, जिस षड्यंत्र से ये हत्याएं हो रही है, ये बहुत चिंताजनक है। कोई दाग नहीं, कोई गोली नहीं, कोई छुरा नहीं, कोई चाकू नहीं, बड़े षड्यंत्र से, ताकि यहाँ पे एक सस्पेंस पैदा हो और इस सस्पेंस का फायदा कश्मीर में बैठी वो महबूबा मुफ्ती और उमर अब्दुल्ला ले और उनके कुछ चमचे जो इस जम्मू में बैठे हुए हैं।
In fact, sources have also indicated that dead bodies of the 3 youth who went missing while en route to attending a marriage function at Kathua have been recovered at the Bilawar upper reaches. In fact, these 3 individuals went missing on the 6th of March at 8 p.m, after which the security forces had launched a massive operation. A DIG rank officer and 1 SSP rank officer were also monitoring the entire operation. Today, the bodies were found after 60 hours of the manhunt. My colleague Sohail is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Sohail, this is the most cowardly attack that we have seen, but security has been heightened in the region. But there has been peace over the last several months, and it clearly looks like it is making some uncomfortable in Pakistan, which is why they're resorting to such desperate measures. What are the details of what happened and what the intel agencies have gathered so far?
Well, first of all, the security has been beefed up across Jammu region, particularly in Kathua and areas close to the line of control and international border. Union Home Secretary Govind Mohan is in Jammu. He is reviewing the security situation of the Jammu region. DGP, Jammu and Kashmir Police, top officials from Indian Army, CRPF and other, at least 11 security and intelligence agencies are present in this meeting, and there the roadmap to in fact completely wipe out this terror ecosystem in the region is being discussed at the moment. Now 3 dead bodies that were in fact recovered by security forces after a long search operation in Bani area near a waterfall have been in fact handed over to the families. This includes a 14-year-old in fact child who was in fact killed in this particular incident. Union Home Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has said that these 3 civilians were in fact killed by terrorists when they were moving from the Hoti village of Kathua to Surang, where they were supposed to attend a marriage ceremony of an Indian Army soldier. But in between they were reported missing, and in fact security forces had started this search operation, and later yesterday we have seen in fact security forces detecting these dead bodies with the help of a drone camera, and these dead bodies have been recovered now. Now there is a lot of anger and agitation against this Pakistan-sponsored terrorism. The roads, in fact, several roads in Kathua district, including Malhar, has been in fact blocked by the protesters, by the locals. They are in fact expressing anger and anguish against this terror incident that has took place there in Kathua. They are demanding justice. We have seen senior BJP leaders, including leader of opposition Sunil Sharma, arriving at the spot and in fact assuring protesters justice and action against the terror ecosystem. He has briefed also Home Minister Amit Shah, who spoke to Sunil Sharma from Ahmedabad and in fact sent out his message to the people that the terror ecosystem, the structure, the overground network will be completely wiped out in the region. We have seen security forces in action, in fact in past many months in Jammu region, taking on these terrorists and conducting successful operations. But there seems to be a conspiracy against destabilizing the region, and particularly the peace that this region was in fact experiencing from many years now. So as Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh has suggested in his expose that there is seems to be a deeper conspiracy to in fact create law and order situation, to create panic, and in the same time in fact Mehbooba Mufti has also tweeted about this incident and in fact blaming the administration for these killings, saying that there have been killings, but at the same time there have been detentions taking place in the region. As of now, security forces are working on ground and in fact ensuring that this terror ecosystem is completely wiped out from the region.
Absolutely. And in light of this incident, security has also been heightened. Pradeep Datta is also on the broadcast with us. With that, let's tell our viewers that Times Now has accessed exclusive details of what was discussed in this key meeting that was chaired by the Union Home Secretary. A roadmap for the Jammu region was laid out, and one focus area discussed was the mission to flush out terrorists from the upper reaches. Effective strategy to neutralize the terrorists jointly by the army, the paramilitary forces as well. So, Pradeep, a lot of discussions have taken place and, you know, talking about the modus operandi that has been used by the Pakistan-sponsored terrorists. Very, very cowardly, the target being the innocent, unarmed civilians with a clear target that they want to instill fear. The people of the region have seen the development that has been brought about, which is why, like Sohail was pointing out, there are also protests against Pakistan-sponsored terror. And a meeting has taken place. Take us through the details of what is the roadmap that has been put in place.
Yes, you're absolutely right, because during the last 1.5 years, it has been seen that the theatre of terror has shifted from Kashmir Valley towards the mountains of Jammu. And yesterday, 3 bodies were recovered from Malhar area near the waterfall here in Bilawar Heights. And since then, we have seen that the operation has been intensified, security has been beefed up, and right now the meeting is going on. During the first session of the meeting that was chaired by Govind Chauhan, Home Secretary, the first of this meeting in Jammu region and second one during the last 1.5 months. And during that meeting, he discussed about how to flush out terrorists, because there are inputs about more than 30 to 40 terrorists are said to be operating in Jammu Heights, with right from Doda, Kathua, Bani, Bilawar, as well as in Poonch and Rajouri district. And what they have decided that how a proper synergy is to be maintained so that they can flush out terrorists. They have to neutralize all those terrorists who are operating in that area. The reason is that why these terrorists are trying to go for the soft target, because they know they can't match the might of Indian military and the security forces. So they're always looking for the soft target to generate fear. So that clearly indicates that there are some people, locals, who are providing them some kind of a support. So in this meeting, this was also discussed that how to dismantle ecosystem of terror, how to dismantle that overground network that is providing logistic support to these terrorists who are operating in this area for quite some time, because already some of the terrorists, most of the terrorists who are operating in these areas are said to be Pakistanis, and they are putting up either in caves and operating from the jungles in that area, and they are being provided some kind of a local support. So that was also discussed during this meeting. The first meeting, we saw that the Director General of Police, senior police officers from IG Jammu as well as IG Kashmir was also present, and SSPs from the different districts also had joined. And in second meeting, there are going to be all intelligence officials, because at the end of the day, they want to have a strong intelligence network, and once they're going to have a strong intelligence network, that way they will be able to ensure proper coordination and synergy between the forces operating on the ground, and on the basis of the intelligence network they can operate, so that they are able to wipe out terrorists, because there are about a group of about 5 to 10 terrorists said to be operating in Kishtwar and Doda area, and already security. A reward of about more than 5 lakh has been announced on their head, and they had been operating here since winter. There had been video evidence also available to the security agencies. So security agency during this meeting, they discussed that how to wipe out terror, neutralize these terrorists operating in that area, flush out these terrorists operating from this area, because they are trying to once again, they are trying going for these killing. They are trying to widen the fault line between two communities, trying to communalize the atmosphere, also to generate fear, instill fear among and destabilize the situation in Jammu, and try to send a message that not to talk of Kashmir, even the situation is not good in Jammu region after abrogation of Article 370, so that the politics can be
that message does not seem to be working, because people have come out in support of the government and have come out on the streets, Pradeep and Sohail, to protest against the Pakistan-sponsored terrorism that we're seeing play out time and again. Thank you for joining us with those details. With that, it's time for us to slip into a short break here. We'll be right back.